Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. Prepare yourselves for an unforgettable journey into the kitchens, backstories, and unexpected confessions of one of America's most beloved lifestyle icons. Tonight, we bring you a sensational revelation that left even the ever-curious Kelly Clarkson utterly speechless. The indomitable Martha Stewart, aged 83, world-renowned for her expertise in entertaining, homekeeping, and gourmet cooking, has never in her entire life ordered food delivery. Yes, you heard that correctly, never. As we peel back the layers of this astonishing admission, you'll discover the traditions, philosophies, and unshakable standards that have guided Stewart's approach to food, family, and the finer things in life. So sit back, grab a cup of tea, brewed from scratch naturally, and join us as we explore why Martha Stewart's secret has captivated audiences everywhere, in a story brimming with wit, warmth, and no shortage of culinary passion. From the moment Martha Stewart stepped onto the set of the Kelly Clarkson Show, alongside her fellow foodie star, José Andrés, the stage was set for great conversation. You could feel the energy in the studio as Stewart and Andrés traded stories about their days filming Yes Chef in Toronto, tales of late-night dinners at the city's top restaurants, of long days on set soothed by sumptuous Michelin-worthy meals, and of the camaraderie that forms when chefs of such caliber share a table. Clarkson, ever the gracious host, leaned in with genuine interest. Going out after a 12-hour day, you know what it's like, Stewart mused, recalling how Andrés would scout the finest establishments for their nightly repasts. Clarkson laughed in agreement, only to follow up with a playful confession. "No, I would never do that," she quipped, hinting at her own phone tap-to-order habits. It was in that lighthearted moment that Stewart dropped her bombshell. With a conspiratorial smile, she leaned toward Clarkson and revealed, "Do you want to know a secret? I have never ordered in." The studio fell silent. Clarkson's eyes widened, then narrowed in incredulous delight. "Are you kidding me?" she asked, half laughing, half disbelieving. Stewart, unfazed, nodded earnestly. "My daughter will vouch for me," she insisted, invoking Alexis Stewart, her daughter and longtime collaborator, as her ultimate witness. And so the moment became instant legend. Martha Stewart, the very embodiment of culinary connoisseurship, the woman who taught America how to roast its Thanksgiving turkey to golden perfection, who turned the art of homemade pasta into a national pastime, has never dialed for takeout. As Clarkson pressed on, "You have never been like, it's a Taco Bell night, we're just doing it?" Stewart's reaction was a masterclass in good humor and gentle pride. "You know I wouldn't do that." She smiled serenely. José Andrés, never one to miss a beat, challenged the audience. "Prove it," he demanded, laughing. "If you have a photo of Martha Stewart ordering in, phone now. We want to see it. We demand an investigation." The absurdity of the request only highlighted the gravity of Stewart's claim. There was a woman whose life has been an open book of recipes, homemaking tips, and lifestyle advice. And yet on this one point, she remained a closed circle, fiercely guarding a tradition that seems almost inconceivable in our convenience-driven age. To understand why Stewart holds so steadfastly to this principle, we must delve into her personal philosophy. From her earliest years on her family's farm in New Jersey to her rise as a publishing powerhouse and media mogul, Stewart has woven discipline, self-reliance, and respect for craft into every facet of her life. She has long championed the idea that preparing food by hand, not relying on outside sources, is a pathway to deeper connection, to ingredients, to the seasons, and to one's own sense of creativity. Stewart famously taught a generation how to pick the perfect apple, shake the seeds from pomegranates, and negotiate with local farmers for the freshest produce. In her world, the kitchen is not merely a place of sustenance, but a sanctuary of tradition. And ordering in, she seems to suggest, betrays that sanctity. When Stewart and Andrés reminisced about their time in Toronto, you could almost taste the excitement in the air. Each night they explored a new restaurant, cutting-edge bistros, old-world Italian eateries, sushi bars that redefined Japanese cuisine, and all of it an adventure worth booking a table for. You're in a cosmopolitan area where they offer all that good stuff, so you have to try it, Stewart explained, her eyes alight with the thrill of discovery. Imagine the scene. Martha Stewart walking into a trendy eatery, casually greeting chefs by name, sampling signature dishes, and turning every meal into an opportunity for research, refinement, and of course, enjoyment. It was this passion that propelled her, not the ease of a delivery app, but the joy of participating in the restaurant's artistry. Contrast that with the modern lifestyle many have embraced. In a 24/7 world, efficiency often trumps experience. With a few taps on a screen, one can have nearly any cuisine delivered within the hour. Greasy takeout, gourmet sushi, elaborate buffets, you name it. Yet Stewart rejects this paradigm. She sees takeout as a shortcut that divorces us from the process, reducing food to mere fuel. In her view, to truly appreciate flavor, texture, and the human touch behind each dish, one must engage directly, either by cooking at home or by physically visiting the source. For Stewart, every meal is an opportunity to learn, a chance to study plating techniques, flavor profiles, and the hospitality rituals that transform a simple dinner into a memorable event. Stewart's daughter Alexis has often spoken about her mother's exacting standards and her insistence on quality. From the family's Thanksgiving tables, where Alexis would help roast turkeys and bake pies, to quiet weekday dinners of roasted vegetables and baked fish, the Stewart household has long exemplified homegrown elegance. When Alexis confirms that her mother has never once placed an order for delivery, it's not simply a trivia fact. It's a testament to a lifetime of devotion to craft and community. Stewart's approach uplifts local restaurants, supports skilled artisans, and fosters a deeper awareness of food's origins. Even so, critics might argue that it's an impractical stance, especially for busy professionals or those living in culinary deserts. But Stewart's ethos endures: to sacrifice convenience for connection, challenge for complacency. As the conversation on the Kelly Clarkson Show continued, Clarkson marveled at Stewart's purity. She called Stewart insane in the most affectionate sense. Insane for refusing to embrace an option so ingrained in modern life. Yet Clarkson also expressed admiration, acknowledging that Stewart's unwavering standards are an inspiration to home cooks and professionals alike. And as Stewart assured her that she'd ordered in enough for the both of us, the moment crystallized into a lesson that a commitment to quality, to tradition, and to the simple act of sharing a meal can transcend even the most tempting conveniences. Looking ahead, Stewart's confession has already sparked a flurry of reactions. On social media, fans have shared their own takeout tales, some pledging to try life without delivery for a week, others veering the other direction in playful defiance. Culinary influencers dissect Stewart's approach, debating whether it's feasible in their own busy lives. Restaurateurs have weighed in, expressing delight that Stewart uplifts the dining out experience, even as they wonder how to keep up with her relentless quest to try every great restaurant in Toronto, New York, or anywhere else. At its heart, this story is more than a sensational headline. It's an invitation to re-examine our relationship with food. In an age when speed often eclipses satisfaction, Stewart reminds us that the true essence of dining lies in presence, in the aroma of a simmering sauce, the texture under your fork, and the conversation across the table. Whether you're a die-hard fan of home cooking or a devotee of the latest delivery app, Stewart's revelation challenges us to pause and ask, what are we sacrificing for convenience? And what might we rediscover by slowing down? As we conclude, tonight, picture Martha Stewart, her kitchen gleaming, apron tied just so, her hands expertly shaping dough, her attention unwavering. No smartphone in sight, no eager courier on the porch. Instead, the soft hum of conversation with loved ones, the rhythmic chop of a knife, the warmth of an oven opening to release the fragrance of freshly baked bread. It is, in Stewart's world, the ultimate luxury, fully engaging with the art of living, one handcrafted meal at a time. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into Martha Stewart's culinary convictions. May her story inspire you to savor the process, celebrate the people behind the plates, and perhaps every once in a while, forego the delivery app in favor of something a little more hands-on. Good night, and may your kitchens always be filled with laughter, flavorful aromas, and the timeless joy of a meal made with care.